Yeah. Yeah.
Welcome to a Friday filled with fun and entertainment and Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, that's what we're here for. It's fucking exciting.
A couple pissed
If
off
you're
old
not
men
exciting,
that just
you should be excited.
no longer give a fuck.
Yeah, I mean, pretty
What? I
close.
see like this right away. Is this a fucking mulligan already? What is it? What year is this? What are we doing? This is just poor value.
As long as he doesn't
No,
draw
see-
6 cards.
Patrick really wanted to play my bullshit Jund Experiment 1 deck, and I told him he should play the closest thing I have to a real deck, so that would have
Surprised he
been the
didn't go
alternative.
for the Murktide store deck.
Huh?
Surprised he
Yeah,
didn't go for the
you got
Murktide
experience
store
with it.
deck.
Patrick likes to help me test my shit. I actually appreciate that.
Yeah.
I don't
Uh-oh.
ever get to play the shit, so.
We're getting a nice little close up of his ear there.
Nope, now is the
Just
time.
focusing on his ear.
Turn off the focus while
Just-
it's not focused.
I just hate doing it for these hand cams because like
We
it's
just got to start.
monotonous.
We just got to start doing it.
It should just
preemptively.
hold what we fucking tell it to do.
It
Is
should.
what it should do.
It should do that.
It's
but
not
it's a
saving your
cocksucker,
settings
so,
anymore.
Is there all this chat already on our thing over here?
It's a good way to start off.
Is this our,
It's probably from the last time.
I mean,
Yeah,
this
that's-
is live. This is what we're seeing right now.
I mean, Jerry Tondini's out there. I don't think he's.
Okay, I don't know why it's showing old chat. It's
Yeah. Because he's
weird.
he was saying chord for
it's
0 to
it's
grab
just, it's just in there
Dryad,
from the last time.
but nobody plays Dryad.
Okay, all right. He's playing Affinity. Let's see if Bowmaster punishes him.
Yes, it does. It is fun to cast a bow.
I like that it's all
Turn
Jerry
response.
Tondini. He's just
It
like,
is.
hey guys, look how awesome I am. You think he was doing the chat like while he was watching the VOD? Is that a thing you can do?
No.
I would do it.
His hand cam. Patrick, back up, son. Back up.
It's very
Back
glary.
up a little bit.
But at least it's not focusing on his ear as much.
He's juking and jiving out there.
He is. He's having a
Yeah.
good time.
He's got a sweet ditty in his brain that he can't let go of.
What do you think it is?
All right, there's an Affinity start.
What do I think it is? I think it's probably some kind of polka.
Yeah.
He looks like
That's a pretty good first pick.
he looks like a guy that would be into the polkas.
give it to
Oh
him.
shit! Sorry, John.
I'd have said he's probably on like the Greatest Showman soundtrack or some shit.
I think his brother had that lit up at one point.
Oh, yeah. I need to try to figure out this lighting on this right side. All right.
Slow start for Affinity.
It is.
I mean, he's going to have to draw cards though.
Yeah, but Bowmaster's in hand.
I don't think he has a Bowmaster in hand.
You must not know how good Bowmaster's is. I always make sure I have a Bowmaster's
I-
in my opener.
Yeah, that's just poor planning.
If he knows Ron's on Affinity.
So I said we've seen two bad plays. We saw Ron Mulligan, and now we see Patrick not starting the game with a Bowmaster in play.
Is he invoking solid?
No, he's
No,
Oh,
he's
that's
going to
March.
kill the thing that could kill him.
he's gonna march the cranial plating, keeping a mana up,
I
exiling the
forget.
Thraven Inspector.
John likes to play March in his decks.
I do. I play 4 of. It's fucking awesome.
It's great against Urza Saga. He's going to feel bad when Ron draws a Saga. He marched that plating. I would have at least waited for him to commit the
Wait,
mana
that
to
was a
equip it.
march. How did you do that for 0?
No, he pitched a Thraven Inspector.
Oh,
Yeah, I think
probably smart. I would have made like it's instant speed. You could have like made him put the mana into it.
Yeah,
Or
that's what I was
something.
saying.
Yeah, no, for sure. I missed you saying that, but yeah, that makes 100% sense. I
That
would
way
do
he's
it.
not using that mana to draw cards right now. Which he did. Is that a Glimmer Void? Yeah, come on. What are we in 2016 here?
Get any sweepers in this deck, John?
In the board.
All right. So
Damnation
Glimmer Void's
or
probably going to be
Supreme?
on mine for the rest of this game.
Yeah. Well, I mean, there's the Darksteel Citadel too.
Well,
Kind of
true,
protects
true.
it.
You running
That can get marked,
Damnation or
though.
Supreme, John?
Supreme inside.
Oh, you can march the Darksteel Citadel?
Yeah, because it's an artifact. That's what's sweet about March. You just get to exile 1 mana exile artifact lands.
Yeah, that's nice.
There's a fairy. Bounce the Mem Knight, I suppose.
And bounce the frog.
That's what I meant. Frog Might. There's a Might in there. It's been a long day.
Yeah, there's a lot of mites in Affinity. To be fair, I'm surprised they don't play that land that creates the 1/1 artifact. Dudes with Toxic 1, Mirrex.
Oh, right.
Yeah, because even one of those would be
Yeah.
beneficial. I've seen Affinity
makes
get
dudes.
flooded a few times.
Yeah. No, that's actually not bad. I forgot. Honestly, I forget that land exists a lot of the time.
It's a standard all-star is the only thing I know about it.
Ginger Brute. Play back out the Frog Might.
I had it in a cube. We have it in one of our cubes, and I took advantage of it one time. I drafted just like all the cards that make all the lands that make dudes.
I'm a fan of lands making dudes.
Yeah, I just got to sit back. Like if my opponent tried to fuck with me, I kill their shit. Otherwise, I just sit back and make dudes on end steps.
Oh man. Oh, thank you, John.
Oh, John just like barging in there, like move this fucker over.
You got too many fucking cards out, Ron. Damn it. Ron puts his deck on the.
Really wish he would have backhanded somebody.
Is Ron left-handed, or is he drawing from the left side with his right hand? I wasn't paying attention because I feel like he's not maximizing his space.
I mean, he's not maximizing space. His fucking library's not even on the surface. But yeah, I'm right-handed and I have mine on the left-hand side.
Yeah, but I've watched you
Getting
play.
a giant
You don't
killer?
have a clusterfuck of shit. You make sure
That's weird.
everything's manageable. And
Why would
right
you
now,
do
he's got dudes on top of dudes.
Why would you get a giant killer?
I'm
Hopefully you
pretty
cast
tidy.
this giant killer.
To kill the Frog Knight?
No, cast giant killer, not chop down. I don't know why you'd even get like.
Because he wants to kill the Frog Knight next turn.
No, it doesn't kill Frog Might.
It doesn't?
It's
No.
3 or greater.
Oh, I
I
thought
thought
Frog
it was
Knight was a
4.
4/4.
No, Frog Might's a 2/2.
No, it's the Sojourner's Companion is what you're thinking about.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Frog Might's a 2/2.
Well, Frog Knight sounds bad. I
It's-
think this card sucks.
It's important for the Affinity deck. It's worth playing.
Man, it gets beats.
Yeah, it's
turn
a
2 play every
it's a
time.
super free 2/2 for 2 on turn 2. Yeah.
It's possible he's also just thinking eventually they're going to be big dudes. Eventually,
Yeah, there will.
Eventually,
Yeah.
there's going to be a Sojourner's Companion.
I
Eventually,
mean,
there's going to be
there will be targets eventually, but
like God forbid he. Ugh.
Oh,
God forbid he gets a.
that's a big yikes. Don't you target it.
An Urza Saga.
Okay. I got scared for Patrick.
no Island Cycle.
It did just ask me, too, if you could grab any island with that.
Yeah,
So
he's unfamiliar with a lot of these cards, so he's a lot of this shit is pretty new to him. He's been
I
out of
let
it for a
him
minute.
know, so I'm surprised to see him grab a basic.
I mean, he already has like all the shocks he needs. Like he can not pay life for that island, so
I guess I'm greedy. I like shocking.
yeah, there isn't really a reason to.
Oh wow, Jerry Tondini called you out at some point during the last match. Said someone tell Tom not to keep bad hands.
Oh, God damn it, Jerry.
You know what? Somebody did tell you. It was Jerry himself. A week later.
Ironically enough, I still won.
Yeah.
Very convincingly, might I add.
What do we got? We got Teferi, Chop.
Well, he's
Down
coming off
Order.
that 2 straight invitational high, so.
Yeah, I was there once. now I'm washed.
That's how it goes,
I
man.
feel like he should. Okay, he's gonna.
I think that Parker and Isaiah need to win one. Quit throwing.
Quit throwing.
I mean,
You have to pay to Patrick.
Parker,
That
that
Man,
second one
I
I
don't
won,
like that.
he was poised to win it. But Isaiah just likes to throw. Does well in fucking huge tournaments. Throws the invitational.
John, that's an expensive play, but like it's not free for
no, it's
for Ron
not.
to have to run this thing out again.
It's not, but he had a path in hand.
Okay, well,
So
I take it back. It is free now that he just did this, and you know what? That giant killer is going to look pretty good here in a couple
yeah,
turns.
it will. It's not a bad get. It's just in that moment with Raven Inspector.
I liked him being proactive with it,
Yeah.
because that's the thing that you're going to need. Like, you're not going to win
Right.
this game with a bunch of Thraben Inspectors at this point.
Well, no, but it's just it represents a card. Like it blocks most of his shit and then gives you a card.
My tinnitus is killing me right now.
Is that the ringing?
Yeah. Too much silence.
Dude, it's when that thing is out there.
I wonder what he's named. I assume. Yeah. Yeah. All right, so we're gonna see. Now we're gonna see a path. Maybe not. No. 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 He's going for the Lorien Revealed.
Do you play Solitude in there?
I play 3. I was playing a full play set, but I went down to 3
Gonna
recently.
draw 3 cards.
Yep.
No!
You don't like drawing cards? I like drawing cards.
Not for 5 mana.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't give a fuck how much. Dude, I'd pay 10
It's
mana
fine.
for a card if I could do it every turn. I love cards.
I
Cards
mean,
are so good.
It actually worked out pretty well. He's really set up for next turn. He's got the Solitude.
Is that a kill land? What is
Field?
it, demolition or
No,
field?
Field of Ruin.
Yeah, that's going to help him out there.
It would have.
Well, he'll be able to play next turn.
Well, he's not
And he
going
has
to be
that
able to
giant.
search anything off that saga if
Yeah,
Patrick shoots it.
that's fair.
He has a giant killer
Which
in
is
hand to mop
important.
up the token he does make with it this turn.
Yeah.
So
Which, depending how this goes, that giant killer might need to take care of this ward guy. Because
Oh, Masters, damn you.
Okay, well, I don't feel like Patrick's in a good spot now.
no,
He needs a board wipe, but they're in the sideboard. You're on like a temporary lockdown or anything?
not in the main. No.
Well, so the good news is it appears, I mean, for Patrick, the good news is that we're not going to get an activation off of this saga, it appears. No extra land drawn off those cards.
Yeah. I think, well, he knows he pulled the giant killer, so maybe he's playing around it. But that's just way too loose, in my opinion.
I get it, man. Both guys, greed. They want cards.
I would have just put that dude out there, forced him to use it.
So there's like no like great attack here unless he wants to fire up the Ginger Brute.
I think that's what he's doing. Yeah.
Get him with that ginger brute every turn.
Okay,
Uh,
now
so-
Patrick just trades with this fucking
I would think so,
artifact dude.
yes.
Just trade with a ward guy.
He could get greedy and just take out the 1/1 here.
Trade with a ward guy.
I mean,
Okay,
That's
thank
what he's
you.
doing.
Good job, Patrick. Good job. Now he can path his thought monitor to be efficient.
I actually don't love that play. I don't actually. I think I would have traded with. I think I would not have traded with the thing.
No.
I would have taken the 1/1 because you have this giant killer that now has no targets. And
Well,
not-
they're yeah.
and
I
it's-
would.
and
That's
it's-
again. I wouldn't have got the giant killer. If I, was
I mean,
in
I
this
think that
situation.
getting the giant killer is fine, but if you're going to get it, you got to play to it.
Yeah.
I think the ginger brute is more threatening, especially if Ron gets a plating. There's not a whole lot unless he has removal in hand that he can do about that.
Go ahead and get rid of the saga.
Well, he's certainly helping Ron out with his land issues. Oh, apparently, there's.
Are you not?
I'm assuming he doesn't have any basics.
He's- So
No,
he
he
played the
definitely
giant
has
killer?
basics. He's just not getting his basic. Wow.
He's
I
got
remember you pathing him recently.
No, I'm talking about Patrick. Patrick just chose
Oh.
not to get his basic.
Oh,
That's really bad.
okay.
Damn it, Patrick. I play 4 basics.
Is that Field of Ruin? Because you don't have to search, but you do have to shuffle.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's
Yeah. So.
sorry.
the one with the purple.
Well, luckily we're still on Ron's turn, so
Oh, what the fuck? What?
there's not much risk there in something going awry.
You're gonna field and not get your planes? I'm the only guy in the fucking modern meta usually that plays 4 basics. There are basics there.
Oh yeah, I need 4 fields and 3 of the other one. Ironic, the mono black deck plays 7 kill lands.
Well, I mean, if you just play fucking monocolor, there's no reason not to. Honestly. That effect is like there are not more than 4 basics in a modern deck currently. That's just the way it goes. So that's one of the strengths of that deck is you get to do that to people.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely helps your Tron matchup for sure.
Yeah. It's not relevant in all the matches, but it's still like a lot of decks exist in the
any
modern
fighting
meta.
deck, yeah.
Well, dude, in the modern meta, the modern mana base is so fucking greedy now. So greedy. So like those land destruction effects do matter to a point.
Oh yeah. Especially since
he thought he was playing Ghost Quarter, or he said, I was thinking Ghost Quarter, is what he said.
Okay.
That one doesn't make you search. Alright, Ron still only has 1 basic, apparently.
Not a decks do. Oh, excuse me. Goodness.
Oh man, we're getting nothing but chip damage. Someone do something exciting.
Well, my deck doesn't do that, so just so you know, full disclosure, nothing exciting about what my deck does.
You got to have idyllic range in there. It wouldn't be a John Brown deck if you didn't, so you can do something.
Well, I actually don't anymore since I'm doing the Esper, like true Esper with Bowmasters. I couldn't. Yeah, I have like an actual Esper mana base now.
See why you're so high on Path, man. You played Ron. Ron makes Path look really good.
Dude,
really good.
Path just feels good, Dustin. I'm sorry.
It doesn't. Path has never felt good in my lifetime.
Okay, well, I enjoy the card. I think it's effective. And so that's where we're at.
The luxury of pathing a primeval.
I know it's not the meta card.
I'm sorry that I put a different opinion out there.
No, you can have your. I'm just putting my opinion out there as well. We just have different opinions. That's all. I know that
never objected to that.
The consensus is that it's a bad card and has been for like 3 years. But
it's kind of always been bad.
Okay, well there you go. I play the cards I like. Simple as that.
I don't know, man. You know how many Tarmogoyfs I've pathed in my lifetime?
Yeah, I used to play blue-white control before it had the tools, and like Path was the only removal spell, and like somebody would like Arbor Elf on turn 1, and you'd be like, "Fuck you, Path."
I wouldn't do that.
That's what I'm saying. You can't. You absolutely can't.
Well, you don't.
Like having a bolt to bolt the Arbor Elf
Yeah.
against like against those decks back then was like so important.
Yeah,
And
well,
you
I
just
mean,
didn't have that.
Arbor Elf is just. I mean, Path is not for an Arbor Elf.
Is he sacking?
All right, I want my 1 mana removal spells to be able to remove 1 mana creatures without like a tremendous downside. Is all
What
I'm
the fuck
saying.
is going on?
No, I get it. I understand.
4 mana flash.
5 mana. He's solituding.
Where's the 5th land?
He
Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was scrunched up, and then I couldn't see it under his.
All right, well, things are starting to turn around.
I don't know about that. That Nettle Cyst on an Ornithopter is going to cause some problems for Patrick.
I mean, he can just tap it down every turn.
That's fair.
And he'll draw another Ranger.
Oh, that's true. I
draw
forgot
another
Giant
Killer.
Killer does that.
Yeah. And he'll draw a Marsh of Otherworldly Light.
Well, let's see if Patrick sees that line.
He might draw 3 more cards here.
I mean, he's in the position.
Actually,
to.
he could blink this.
The Solitude.
The Solitude right now.
This is probably what he's going to do.
How can you see what he has in hand? It's so.
I'm just really
right
good.
from right here. Yeah.
Charming Prince. I see it now. Yeah, I'd blink the Solitude.
Well, first he's going to draw 3 cards because he wants to.
Yeah, I like the idea of drawing 3 cards myself.
Need 1 more mana. No? What? No? Maybe? Yes? Somewhat? Here we go. Okay, he's drawing 3 cards. Another Charming
Another one.
Prince, another Path. So now we can Charming Prince and have Path up.
Okay, so maybe I feel a little bit better about drawing 3 cards, Dustin. Especially when you can blink your fucking Solitude and get rid of his whole
Which-
board.
Dude, it's all about cards.
I wouldn't want to give him that life. I'd fucking, I don't know.
Not to, like, it's important to like out card advantage the Affinity deck. That's not easy to do.
Yeah. Okay, so he's gonna get rid of Ginger Brute, which I like. He's gonna leave Path up for the whatever Nettle Cyst is equipped to.
Yeah, or he could tap it down if he chooses. This thing's getting smaller and smaller.
I think Patrick's playing it pretty well.
Card's pretty annoying.
Yeah, good thing he's got a Field of Ruin up.
Yeah. So Saga is irrelevant. Path, that son of a bitch.
Pick a path.
I actually kind of like the idea of just tapping it at this point.
Well, he's 1 mana off of tapping it.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately. Yeah, I actually like the idea of tapping more myself too, because it's just a better lockdown.
Yeah, because he can just re-equip that to anything now.
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
Oh, hey, John, can I throw this in that trash can?
Yeah, of course, man.
Thank you.
It's a big giant dude. Yeah, out of sideboard, I've got all kinds of shit for this.
You got Stony Silence in there, please.
I got 2 Stone and Silence. I have that Lorraine, the 2/1 Vigilance, the ETB blows up artifact or enchantment. I've got one of those in there.
Yeah. Nice.
Yeah, I've got the stuff for
You
sure.
got that at 8 artifacts? I'm not seeing 8.
Well, those dual lands might be.
Yeah, that's 3, 4,
1, 2,
5, 6,
3.
7.
Oh, okay. Ron's bad at math. 6, 7. Yeah, it's at 7. Assuming artifact lands.
Hold on, I gotta take off my shoes. That's too high of a number for me. Okay, he's counting.
Oh, he figured it out.
I was gonna go out
He
there and
fucking
tell him
figured
that.
it out.
Math is hard.
Oh God, I think he's gonna have to. Don't do it.
They're already 20 minutes deep in
Okay,
game
good.
one.
He's just he knows the plan. He's just gonna tap this thing down. It's a good plan.
Yep, and then he'll be able to start turning some
Yeah.
things sideways.
Yep. Don't tap it down now. Just wait. Tap it down his turn.
On his beginning of combat step would be the right time.
Yes. Indeed. Indeed. Indubitably.
Let's see what Ron drew for the turn.
Gigantha and a Graph Digger's Cage.
Maine?
Good God. That's not a big boy card.
5/5.
Kapow!
And now Patrick's gonna top deck a Ranger Captain and go get another Giant Killer.
You're predicting a top deck now?
Oh, maybe. I mean,
Run Ephemerate in there?
no, I don't run Ephemerate. I hate that card.
It's a good card.
I know it's a good card. I know it's a good card. Okay, we're not gonna have that conversation. I don't play the card.
I respect it.
I know it's a good card. By all appearances, I should play the card. But I'm an asshole, so I don't play the card.
Then I guess I have to ask. Alien Binding?
Nope.
Okay, straight Esper. Okay.
Yeah. No, I don't do the cute thing. I don't like Leyline Binding either. It's not my thing.
Yeah, it gets blown out a lot.
It gets blown out. It fucks up your mana base, makes it wonky. No, I've never liked it.
Gets Rex-saged. Disdainful stroked.
There are a lot of
Holy
things.
shit!
A lot of
what
disdainful
format are we
strokes.
playing? We're playing Pioneer.
Beside you. Hey, there's a Bowmaster.
You know what? I know this has never really been a modern card, but I play it like I've seen it in cubes a lot. You know what card I think that was like good and like Pioneer and like standard and shit that I think is actually trash is Elsbeth Conquers Death. That card always feels so fucking bad when I put it in my deck.
Is that the Saga?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just like I just like never have anything to bring back, so it's just 5 mana blow up a thing.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
All right.
Way too many board.
Make combat happen.
Yeah.
Make combat happen. Attack with the lifelink or 2. Why not? You're tapping his thing down anyway. Patrick, why not attack with the Solitude? You just let him gain 5 life. You should have attacked.
Didn't he?
Oh, he blinked
he
it.
blinked it,
Derp. Yeah, he blinked it. My bad.
I mean, it begs the question: why didn't he attack first?
Why the Graph Digger's Cage?
I'm sure it's in the main. It's
just for the extra. I mean,
just for a thing to get.
Yeah, it's a thing to get for Saga that
it
matters
doesn't do
sometimes.
anything against like any fucking deck, really.
It does things against like a deck.
Blue black or
what deck?
Blue black and Dredge.
Yeah.
That's
Dredge.
It's like
Dredge. Storm.
Yeah.
Maybe, kind of. I don't know. We've had the conversation a million times. None of us think Graph Digger's Cage is good.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to be the nice guy.
We just named a bunch of
defending
decks that nobody's played in like 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, when I threw a match because I thought Graph Digger's Cage stopped living in, and then I realized the Graph Digger's Cage was trash.
Dude, I love it because people always bring it in. People always bring it in against
I didn't
living
take the time to read the card. I was just like, shit.
Yeah, that was a useful hand cam.
Yeah.
Okay, and here's a giant killer. Chop. And then cast the giant
They're getting
killer.
whittled down one by one here. All right, so we got an attack for 8 coming in here, and he's going to be able to start tapping down 2 things a turn. We are just, I think, a few turns away from
actually achieving game 2.
Yeah.
I think at this point we're looking
Sorry,
at,
everybody, for putting my deck in the environment tonight.
Yeah.
This is what it does.
I mean, Ron still has some live draws. He could just do draw 2 and the draw 2 and the draw 2 and kind of.
Well, he has a Bowmaster in hand now.
So is that a
Oh,
frog?
okay. Well, that's not where you want to be.
Just got a frog, right?
Just a frog. Oh, the frog.
It's so froggy.
You
Yeah.
shouldn't have had to pay for it, right?
No, he didn't pay for it. Or he
tapped
tapped
2
mana.
lands.
It's curious.
Oh, he equipped
Oh,
an
equipped.
Assist.
And then he taps.
Yeah.
And now
Seems
re-equip.
like a worthwhile thing.
Yeah.
He did it on main? No, okay.
Yeah.
Patrick, you've been doing so well.
uh.
Oh.
And here's another Solitude. With,
He just. What just happened? He just threw another one down. Okay.
Yeah. He's just getting aggressive.
Yeah, and I actually don't hate this, right?
I don't
Because
hate it
like
either.
you can take a hit from this thing now.
Yeah, now you can for sure.
And honestly, Ron can't even really afford to swing with it at this point. Yeah, I was actually thinking that going in there. I was like, man, maybe he's just getting aggressive now.
Yeah, no,
And he did.
There is a point where you have to with that deck. That's like
Yeah.
There's a point where you have to start
honestly,
getting
with,
aggressive.
with all decks. Like
Yeah.
that's something that I have found in my own game that I needed to get better at was just getting more like there's a point where it's like
when you should be aggressive.
yeah.
Yeah.
And John, I had like a always play your routes, never give up kind of a thing.
Right.
I had a dude had me dead to rights, man. Like he had a 3-2 in play. I was at 9. I was just trying to top deck an answer.
Right.
And it was black, and I had fucking snuff out in my hand. I was at 9. He hit me with it twice, and then I drew for turn a 2/2, a 1/1 shadow creature. that when it leaves the battlefield, you draw a card.
Right.
And like, I'm just dead, playing to my outs. I knew that I had Swords to Plowshares in my deck, so I had just enough mana to play this little 1/1 thing, snuff it out, draw a card, and sure enough, fucking Swords to Plowshares on top. The game continues.
Nice.
Always play your outs.
You should. That is definitely a thing. That is definitely a thing. If there are real outs too, and that's another part of the skill is determining if you have real outs or not. Because if you know you have no real outs, then I appreciate a concession, and I concede to my opponents if I know I don't have an out.
Patrick, get there.
He did. He brought in a EE Supreme Verdict, Lauren of the Third Path, and 2 Stony Silences.
Okay.
I think the message though is don't trust yourself, because I was about to concede. I'm like, I do have sword, so I'll go ahead and play this dude and kill it with my own removal spell, just in case it's on underneath it.
Right.
Because then I survive, and sure enough, it was exactly that. I'm like, oh fuck. My opponent probably thought, like, are you fucking kidding me?
Right. Yeah, no, I do not have the idyllic range in this deck anymore, Tom. But don't worry, I am going to have a deck with idyllic range because that's like my favorite thing to do. So that's happening.
He said, "I'll get you one day."
I like how Isaiah just runs into it every fucking time.
Oh, dude. I'm the only, he's the only person I played, and the amount of times that motherfuckers ran into it is just, it's classic. It's like...
And he always figures it out as you, like, when you're like, in response. He's like, oh, no.
No, my favorite...
I forgot about that one card that you're the only one who plays in.
my favorite thing with idyllic range has been Kitchen Finks, though. That shit is hilarious, dude. Kitchen Finks with idyllic range.
Resetting it.
Dude, resetting it over and over. That's fucking so funny. So funny. Yeah, my list now of this Esper deck is much more like an actual deck. There's less cute things, for sure.
I'm kind of in favor of playing the bargain removal spell. Like if I was legit gonna play like the blue-black like thing with the One Ring, I'd be playing that bargain black removal spell.
The neg 2, neg 2, neg 5, neg 5? Yeah.
Yeah. Just being able to get rid of the ring that way, or,
Yeah, for sure.
I'd say that Virtue of Persistence is a pretty good...
Oh, the sorcery, neg 3 thing?
There is one of
in
my deck right now.
Yeah. I've played against it, and despite all the grind, that thing just brings creatures back eventually gets out.
Yeah, I have one in this deck. I want to try to fit 2 in. I'm starting with 1 because this deck goes that long, so I think it's actually kind of a good fit.
Yeah, and you gain life off of it.
This is just a much better start for Ron.
Oh yeah, this is like the start for sure.
Yeah, this one's gonna be harder.
Maybe we'll get to game 3.
Yeah, this is. I mean, it's a little early to say that, but I mean,
we got a Bowmaster
this is not
here.
this is a nightmare start.
Dude, that light got brighter all of a sudden.
It does. It does that.
Well, at least I know I'm not going crazy.
No. It's just good electricity.
Yeah. Good old fashioned, It's
oh my god! Again, no value. Okay.
He bored shit in and
land,
mulligan to the shit he boarded in.
Patrick is going to fetch for a Godless Shrine and then kill this Mem Knight with his Orcish Bowmaster in hand.
It sucks that he's stuck on lands. He might actually be thinking about cracking this clue.
The beautiful new clue artwork by our own John Brown.
I do. I'm a big fan of that clue artwork.
Yeah, sure. Those new tokens you made I'm a huge fan of.
The Rhino token is going to be fucking sweet. It's going to look so good in foil, too. It's going to look so good in foil.
I have one of those pansy Rhino tokens that I got from Fort Wayne.
Really, the Rhino token could be also some degree of a warrior. If there was ever a warrior token, I could just slap that on there too.
You already have a warrior token.
Not a good one. I have a shitty warrior token.
Huh? Oh, that's a samurai that I'm thinking of.
Yeah, the samurai's good. Yeah. Samurai's good.
I just I would just use that as a warrior. I'd use it as a zombie.
I had to have Isaiah make me some more custom tokens.
Oh, he is thought monitoring. Yay, he gets to do things. He's gonna kill a Memnite and a Frogmite.
Okay, well, yeah, this is gonna be gross.
I hope he sees that he can kill both of those things.
I'd be killing the flyer.
Well, yeah, the flyer, yeah. Memnite and something is dying. See what he does.
So you missed the ETB?
Is it a thing that can be missed?
I mean, he missed it, so
Okay.
I would say so.
It is a triggered ability.
Yeah, I mean,
So there's
he's
getting it. Oh,
he only made it put 2 long counters on his thing, so he missed the ETB.
He missed the ETB. You goon! It's a really good card.
Yeah, it just does it once for free.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like shooting Ragavans with bowmasters.
I do agree. I would have killed the flyer here.
Wait, I just saw a land in his hand.
Who, Patrick?
Yeah.
Well, Ryan was on the play.
Right, and this is his 3rd turn.
Oh, okay.
So he. Oh yeah. I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, I thought he actually missed a land.
Math hard.
Oh, and there's your giant killer target. This asshole. After that other thing, because that's way worse.
That Memnite should be so gone.
Yeah, the Memnite should be gone for sure.
Yeah, you might want to coach him that that thing does trigger when it enters.
Oh, for sure.
Jump.
It's a chump heat.
I do really
weird
like that
attack
clue
with the
token.
So, I mean, he eventually got the Midnight anyway. Like Ron's
Yeah,
like,
he got there.
This isn't supposed to be here, so I'm just gonna attack with it.
I think I see a Supreme in his hand, maybe.
What?
He's got a March in hand. March, Path, Ranger,
No Supreme. Oh, that thing's good.
Skyclave. He's got all kinds of things to do. Probably hold up.
Skyclave doesn't actually do much except blow up.
No, not this turn. But I would probably just path the
big dude.
The big dude, the guy that's getting bigger on his next turn, or do it now. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter much. Well, no, you do it on his next turn because you're gonna give him a land, so you don't do it now. Or maybe he is. But he could also just chump that guy, too.
If you're going to path it, I think you got to do it on...
yeah, you got to do it on their turn.
On their turn.
He might be... I don't know what he's doing. I really don't know.
He also could just be on Team Chump It for a while.
Yeah, which this deck is really good at. He might just be Ranger Captain. Okay, no, he's pathing.
This looks like a path. Is he trying to path in for an attack right now? Oh, nope. Okay, it is a Ranger Captain.
This is a Ranger Capitan to go get a giant killer. I'm going to assume. Yep.
All right. Well, now
chop
he
some
can...
bitches down.
He's a land drop away from being able to answer the big thing, so he can ignore that for a turn or chump it or whatever. He also can double block
the
4/4.
Yep.
He's got some moves.
Let me use the bathroom real quick. There's the night my bathroom break.
I'll tell you, one thing John is demonstrating here is he is not a fan of making constructs. And it's sad because constructs are good.
They are good. They're very good.
And they put pressure on, which
this deck needs
Patrick,
pressure against it.
yeah, Patrick's like, he's got a couple good answers to what's in play, but if you keep putting shit out there, it's going to get really complicated in a hurry. All right. So he has decided that he's going to take the double block on the Sojourner's Companion out of the equation here. If you're going to double block it, it's going to have to involve the Orcish Bowmaster. We're just bouncing the Bowmaster. Interesting. He wants to draw more cards. And there it is.
What happened to the Bowmaster?
It got bounced with a spell bomb.
Oh.
So that he could draw more cards.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I thought that he was going to bounce the token. And that way it would take the, if he wanted to double block the Sojourner's Companion, he'd have to include the Bowmaster. But he just opted to... Yeah, I think you do this, right?
I probably would.
I mean, you're not just going to take fucking... What is this? 11?
I mean, either you're going to chump the big giant dude, or you're going to double block and take a thing off the battlefield. Like, I think the double block is the right thing.
He disagrees with you.
Well, I mean, that's okay too.
All right. Well, he is going to get another chump blocker if he chooses to redeploy the Orcish. The thing is, I think he's just kind of dead. Like, he's just too far behind on the board at this point. Like, he's got some good answers.
The Supreme or the EE would be, well, yeah, EE would be kind of awkward. I mean, he can pitch cards too with his march to get rid of the patchwork.
Yeah, and that's probably how I would play that. I would pitch the... Oh, he's just going to path it. Okay. I was going to say I would pitch the 3-mana 2/2 just because this is like the worst matchup for it. But it still has Mem 9 as a target.
Yeah.
So you could actually take him off of some mana also, which that's not going to matter.
Ooh. I would have... I don't know about that. I would have probably saved that back.
What'd you do?
Wow, this is... Are we really?
Who'd you play against?
Yeah, I did it for 50.
Oh, did
We're
you?
down to 7
I
minutes.
just threw my deck together.
Yeah.
They
They are down to 7 minutes. This may be a draw.
Red source, and he beat my face. Yeah, okay.
Oh, yeah. Carmel doing Carmel things.
Well, yep, that's a scoop.
All right.
All right, they got...
You want to let me know they have like 6 minutes.
Can you have that purple walkie-talkie?
Is it plugged into something?
You just unplug it from there. Thank you, sir. You guys are at 6:40 on time.
Hey, how you do?
I mean, he could get a really impressive start. So.
Straight up.
What's up, my dude?
Chicken on a king.
Chicken king.
All right. Hopefully this doesn't blow up.
I'm sorry.
Let's
Did
go.
that to your chicken.
It's gone.
I didn't bring one this time.
Well, fucking luckily I got you covered. I stepped at you, buddy.
This
I like
guy-
it. I like it when you have a group of people that just get you. You know, like
Right.
You're just fucking generous.
it's like
motherfuckers,
Community,
they
man. That's what that's called.
they
Community.
fill your holes in the least gross way you can
In
possibly.
the least gross way.
Damn.
I said least gross. What the fuck?
That just made it still
You guys are
gross.
just taking
dirty
it all the wrong
motherfuckers.
way.
I think
Yeah.
anything in any holes is probably not a good time right now. It's kind of a sausage fest.
Yeah.
There for a while, I was going to have to say, I guess Patrick is the new, nicer version of Joel with how long he's taking
Oh, no.
winning one game.
That's a terrible comparison to make on such a nice guy like Patrick.
Oh, wow.
No, I mean,
You can call Patrick Joel? What the fuck? That's like the first
Damn, yeah, actually, that's about the worst fucking thing you can say in the store.
Yeah. You're a
just
Joel?
He's just like Joel.
in the aspect of taking forever to win.
Oh, no, yeah. Well, he's also playing a super dirtly deck, so.
Yeah.
I don't. You can't
You know
fault him
what?
for
I've
that
known
either.
a lot of slow players, and some of them are even like cognizant of the fact that they're slow, and so they'll only play like aggro decks, and I appreciate that. My problem with him is that like he plays slow and then blames other people
Yeah.
for the lack of time that they have at the end of the match, and that's a problem.
Oh, man.
I don't want to say anything that'll get you banned on Twitch, so I'll leave it.
Well, we're not a paid thing, so we can do whatever the fuck we want.
I mean,
I mean, I guess they could still probably ban
they'll
us.
still ban you if I talk about it as extra chromosomes.
Oh, okay. Yeah, YouTube wouldn't. Maybe we just go to YouTube full time.
We could.
And
Wouldn't have to
then
switch
you
back
don't
and
have
forth.
to pay anyone to chop up videos. It just streams directly to your channel. and
Yeah.
saves.
No, we could do that. We could just switch.
Don't
Makes
hate
sense.
me, Matt Wise. I'm sure you're gonna listen to this later.
No, Matt Wise did tell me that he thought that like it might be beneficial to just create a separate page for the
Yeah.
thing.
All right, so Ron's got not a super sexy start here. Just
No, this is
kinda
the
what it
opposite
is.
of like the last
Yeah.
start. I was like, I think he's already won at this point. And this start, it's like, this is kind of rough.
Yeah.
And also, welding jar, not the best against this deck.
No,
like, I
it
mean,
doesn't do
it does,
much.
It does work against giant killer and some things like that. But it's also just going to give a really juicy target to this 3-mana 2/2.
Yeah.
Although you might just want to shut him off lands at this point.
I would take for the Skyclave, I'd take the Springleaf.
I don't know. It's hard because if giant killer is in your plans, then I think you take
The welding jar.
the welding
Yeah,
jar
no,
because
it's
like
worth
Ron,
it.
Ron
It is
already
worth
has
it.
all the mana he really needs.
Yeah. Yeah, the welding jar is definitely worth the card. He's
And
like,
I do
he's so
thi- I do
scared.
think
He
the
wants to
giant
thought
killer-
monitor, but he's so scared. Okay, Shadow Spear.
Well, maybe that's probably the take now. Like if,
Yeah.
if that's
Oh,
if
it will
you're-
be. Yeah, for sure. Now he's gonna try to thought monitor. So Patrick bottomed a Bowmaster. I have to feel like he has a Bowmaster. If he bottomed a Bowmaster.
Well, we can take a look. He looks like a guy who does not.
Okay,
have
no,
a
he just did.
Bowmaster.
He just did Sojourners. So he bottomed. He did bottom one.
He just
So that
didn't want
was-
it.
that was
He
a
thought it was a
Sojourners.
trash card. He's like, man, you gotta wait around for them to draw cards. If he misses another ETB on one, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, that would have helped.
I think he missed that part of the card.
He did. I mean, there's a lot on the card. I mean, the goddamn card is a
Yeah.
paragraph of text, so you know, there's a lot of shit.
The bathroom's open, John.
No, I already took
I
care of it.
guarantee you that Ron didn't miss it. Ron is 100% aware
I wonder
that
what
he
he's
missed that
naming.
ETB trigger.
What'd you name? Just for
Your
keep-
mom.
Sweet.
Your mom is a human.
What did he name?
Human. That's what that's in there for.
Very good.
The entire deck is basically humans outside of two cards.
Giving myself partial credit. Yeah, I like the man. I kind of like the
I think the Shadow Spear kind of needs to go.
I think the Shadow Spear is the thing now.
Yeah, Shadow Spear
and
has to
especially-
be
on
target.
his side
Yeah.
of the table.
Especially he already played out the giant killer.
Yeah.
And two dudes playing Magic.
These dudes are about to be in turns too.
Yeah, they got a minute. They did have a judge call. We'll give them an extra 30 seconds.
That's generous of you.
Just run out there and yell the countdown at them when it goes down to 10 seconds.
You're on turns, motherfucker.
Motherfucking
No,
turns.
I am in favor. I did go out there and bother them for 10 seconds, so we'll give them 30 because they had to reshuffle.
So there's
and-
Thoughtcast without a Bowmaster. That's a bummer. Midnight.
Is he calculating? Is he going to play a plating?
He's counting his artifacts.
Yeah.
Let's draw more cards.
Come on, plating.
Oh, just throwing frog mites down. Nothing to see here.
This match is very. I've played this match a lot, and it's very like this is super wild because like it could go either way. It's legitimately 50-50. Like
Yeah, I think
it either gets dominated one way or the other, or it doesn't.
Yeah,
It
a
might-
sweeper would be huge. Like
Yeah, oh, yeah.
Like he really could use a sweeper here.
Like a Hooper?
So we're gonna Charming Prince, Skyclave. That's gonna come back down and get.
So you get a 1/1. Oh, he's gonna make it a spirit. That could get confusing. Is it a spirit? Just a non-flying.
It's an
spirit?
illusion.
An illusion. That's right.
Illusion.
That's the case.
It's not
He
even
shouldn't
there.
have anything there.
It doesn't even exist.
Just put a dice up there and piss everybody off.
Oh, it'd piss me off. I go out there and
10
fucking put a piece
turns
of
in a
cardboard
second
underneath
here.
it. I had to get on Reese for that last week because he had like 2 tokens and he put the fucking dice on the 1 token. I was like, dude, I've got another token. He's like, well, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm like, no, that looks like 1 token with 2 1/1 counters on it. Get fucked.
Another Thoughtcast. Man. Where are the Bowmasters?
They are in the deck.
They are in the deck.
They
Not.
should be in turns now.
Yeah, I know. I was
All right,
giving it a
yeah.
second. Turns.
Turn 0, and I do. He's gonna tap down the 4/4. This is still.
He's working with tiny
He's-
dudes, so
He's
it's
really okay with like just throwing away 1/1s, isn't he?
so trade with Frogmite
It's like
Kill the
1/1s have no
Midnight.
value.
and take 4. Yeah, I mean he's still.
All right. Hopefully they heard us and that they know that this will be turn 1. They did. He put a dice out there. God, I'm so proud
Okay.
of our guys.
These guys. They're good guys. Trade Inspector. That's a jumper.
Yeah, that's not going to get you a win in 2 turns.
No, it's not gonna do that. Drew him a card though. I did do that. With enough mana to tap stuff
He's
down.
probably digging for that board wipe. Just so he can
Yeah,
ensure a draw.
he's definitely in survival mode at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah, that's what this is. That's what this is.
Is Supreme
Bless
is Supreme one of those sweepers that says it can't be regenerated?
No, it can't be countered.
Hmm.
The only can't be regenerated is Damnation and Wrath of God.
Is Day of Judgment not a?
Nope.
It's
No, just Damnation and Wrath of God are the ones that say they can't be regenerated.
Damn judgment. 5-drop.
No, Day of Judgment's a 4-drop.
It's exactly Wrath of God, except it doesn't have
doesn't
a
have the
regeneration
thing.
clause.
Which the regeneration clause is so goddamn
it was
narrow anyway,
played
like-
in Blue White Control when Humans was a huge deck because they would name shit with Meddling Mage, and if all your sweepers were the same name, then they would just name like Supreme Verdict, and you would never be able to sweep it. So
Yeah.
you'd have to play
Fucking
one
lose.
Supreme Verdict, one Wrath of God, one Day of
Yeah.
Judgment.
Oh, yeah, that's why I had no idea what it was.
Did
because
Marsh-
I wasn't around when humans was an archetype.
What land did you just get off that fetch? Trying to search an island with the marsh
Gotta
flats?
keep them honest, John.
Goddamn.
An old island.
Nice catch.
Kind of looked like a tropical island.
Well, it was from 1993, so everything looked the same back then.
Hey, I switched formats halfway through. We didn't notice.
Hey y'all, it's a party up in here.
Fucking partying. Watching this thing go to a draw, probably. Maybe not.
I think Rochambeau for it at the end.
All right. Just gotta throw away some more 1/1s.
I mean,
Seemed like the plan.
all right.
This would be turn 3. Where'd the dice go? I assume
I
they
don't
moved
know.
it.
They
off
went to
of
that
this.
nil system, it looks like.
They moved it off.
It did.
Three question mark?
You know what? I'll take that.
Like, we don't need to know how many turns.
There
it
we
is.
go.
I'm gonna kill you anyways.
As we've said, math is hard. We've all fell victim.
It's been quite the shit show to watch.
Yo, you all should have watched our match. It was for a Belcher game versus Heart and Scales. That was entertaining stuff.
Fuck.
It was. It was a lot of interaction.
So Ron's play is going to be... Okay, so here's the problem. By tapping out here, Ron's play is going to be bounce the giant killer, and then if he top decks exactly
It was ultra grindy on both ends.
the fucking equipment that gives it +1 in the front for all the
Oh,
artifacts.
plating? Yeah.
If he bounces the giant killer now and top decks exactly plating, he wins.
What is he doing? He doesn't know.
Yeah,
and
and
force of vigor. I just couldn't stop him because he had a needle and Belcher. So. Shit, I had to play the fair game until I could kill him.
oh my god, shock!
Right.
Okay, so he's gonna.
Shocking.
He's Ranger captaining, but he has the welding jar.
Yeah, this is like there's no like great thing to. Yeah, that's. No
Oh,
good.
that's not good.
I mean, you do. I guess you can do it if you do it on his turn. Then he has to tap it.
Yeah, yeah. Hopefully he sees that line because that's the only way that this makes any sense.
Shit, we're still on turn 3.
And he is okay. So he is playing to the out here.
Okay.
So what are Ron's outs?
Well, before he just went and got this giant killer, his out was
This is turn 4, right?
was cranial
Yeah, turn
plating.
4.
Did he just draw a Shadow Spear?
I think so.
That's also.
Yeah, it's like not the best shadow spear I've ever seen.
Or,
Is that a shot?
no, it's
It's-
almost like a Shadow
Yeah,
I was
Spear.
gonna
nope,
say,
nope,
his
that's no
shadow
good.
spear got hit
All right,
by
this
that
is a
aberration.
draw, I believe.
This,
This is as draw as a draw gets. Oh yeah, I forgot he had the thing over there.
the nettle cyst.
Yeah, the nettle cyst.
Yeah.
How much does it cost to equip a Nettlesis? 3?
3.
Does he have an Ornithopter out there?
No.
No.
It's a
He's a
Knights.
thought monitor.
Oh, okay.
He doesn't want to move over that nettle cyst though, because that takes away an attacker.
Can you
Right
move it
now.
over onto the flying?
True, but
falcon
I was
thing?
thinking, yeah, move it
Well,
over
yeah,
to a
he can
flying
move it
creature
over,
and
but
go
he's
over the
still gonna
top.
get tapped down by
I don't think that
giant
going down on an attacker
Got
is going to help him.
No.
Oh, that's what that is. It's a giant killer. Okay, he's got that in his hand
Yeah, he's got a giant
Yeah,
killer.
he's got
And-
two
and
giant
Ron
killers in
knows
hand.
about the giant killer.
because he fetched it up with.
Yeah, and he put one back in his hand. He has 2 giant killers in hand.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Well, I mean, this is Ron's last turn, so
Yeah.
him having an extra giant killer is really
No, I'm
of
just,
no
I'm just
consequence.
saying. Yeah.
I was just explaining to
Yeah,
you.
yeah. All right. So, yeah.
Oh
Okay.
God, Ron.
Oh, equip 2. Equip 2.
Either way,
All right, hate it. Hate the play. Bad play.
down an extra attacker.
Yep. And
Unless
that's
he drew something that matters. No, it doesn't matter.
all right. So
All right. So, don't concede. Cast your giant killer.
I'm supposed to
Patrick
do
might not know that it removes it from combat, honestly, because he's. Oh, no, he
Yeah,
does.
he just does it anyways.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, removes it from combat, though.
Just make sure that they report it correctly.
Did he just concede?
I don't know. We're gonna find out.
He might have just thought he died.
We'll find out.
Let's find out.
We'll be back soon, folks.
Yeah.